On today's Cooking with Drag Queens, we're making Dreamsicle cream puffs, light pastries filled with orange vanilla cream and topped off with powdered sugar. It's a perfect dessert for any special occasion. Joining us is Teri Yaki, one of Chicago's most loved and raunchiest comedy queens.
Oh, I'll take that.
Now, I pressed your midsection. Do you get... I'm
excuse me,
scared.
I hope the editor inserts a fart noise.
This is Marc. He likes to cook. This is his husband, Fausto. He loves to eat. For years on Feast of Fun, they have been hanging out with the fiercest of queens. The people are still hungry for more, so it's time to set this kitchen on fire.
Cooking with Drag Queens is made possible because of fabulous people just like you. Thank you. All the recipes featured on the series are available in our Season 1 cookbook. Check out our cookbook, t-shirts, aprons, tote bags, and more at our store, feastoffun.com/store.
For weddings, New Year's Eve, or any special occasion, Marc and I love to make cream puffs. Whenever we bring these profiteroles to parties, people can't accept that we made them ourselves. Maybe it's because they appear to be crafted by the gods, when in reality, they're so easy to make, any mortal can create these with the simplest of ingredients.
Maybe it's your big muscles that throw them off, because calling someone a cream puff can be slang for saying they're weak. But if you knew what a cream puff had to go through to become a cream puff, you wouldn't call them weak at all.
Joining us today is a drag queen who's no cream puff herself, Teri Yaki. Born the son of a preacher man in Detroit, Michigan, Teri Yaki is now one of Chicago's most loved and raunchiest of queens. Never mind.
Okay, that's quite enough of that. Hi everyone, it's me, Teriyaki. Hi. You probably have seen drag queens before that are more like dancey or fishy. They take themselves pretty seriously. At my act, I like to kind of keep it loose. I really like to see from myself what I would like to see in a drag queen on stage. So if that means egg on my face, so be it. If it means me, you know, like just not taking myself very seriously and flailing around stage just to entertain, that's my act.
Teri is queen of the chuck.
Hi. Can you hear me? I started doing drag and nobody taught me how to do it. I use a staple gun and hot glue. No, I'm fucking 40, not 60, bitch. If you would have asked me about 10 years ago, would you be a 40-year-old drag queen? I'd be like, fuck no. Are you cracked? I'm moving on. I think people can still relate to me no matter what I'm doing, comedy or, you know, or hosting. I think people still kind of can see a little bit of teriyaki in themselves, so that's why I think I've been around for as long as I have. Who cooks in my family? Actually, I do most of the baking. I love to bake. This is between you and me, but I do love those Little Debbie cosmic brownies, and I hide them in my nightstand right next to the lube. So they're always in my nightstand, and maybe some Skittles or something sweet right before I go to bed. And yeah, I always hide my brownies there because I don't want anybody else to have them. They're mine.
Welcome,
Welcome,
Teriyaki.
Hi, boys. How are you guys? Oh,
So good to
thanks for
see
having
you.
me, Mark.
Oh, you
I brought us a gift. This is our first thing that we have to do for the recipe is sangria. The bigger the bottle of wine, the better, I always say.
Oh, well,
Love
should
it.
get some cups. Or
Oh, yeah,
something?
sure.
There's some glasses
This
right
is the way
there,
I
Fausto.
always
Oh,
bake,
really?
either drunk or
Oh.
naked. When I have to bake, that's the way to do it.
You bake naked.
I do. There's you just
a
gotta wear
second.
like a one of those things a net that you wear over your genitalia.
Just never cook bacon naked.
Yeah, ready?
Cheers.
Cheers, boys, to making cream puffs. I'm excited. I've never made cream puffs before.
And you're a baker.
I am a baker. I like to make cookies. I like to do all that other stuff. You know, like my boyfriend will not let me do anything but chocolate. So it's for a treat tonight. I'm excited to do something that's a little like removed from chocolate.
Because your boyfriend is the one that said you should bake something with teriyaki.
Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah. Well, I actually said, why aren't they having me cook teriyaki? But evidently that was too obvious, huh?
That would be too
It's a
obvious.
little too obvious.
I love how you're dressed today, kind of like the Pillsbury Doughboy in drag.
Doughboy.
Hello? Did you just call me a boy?
Dough girl.
Thank you.
Pillsbury
Now, if I
Doughho.
press-
I'm gonna have to get a
Let's say it
spanking.
together, the Pillsbury Doughho.
The Doughho. I'll take that.
Now, I press your midsection. Do you get? I'm
excuse me,
scared.
I hope the editor inserts a fart noise.
Do you guys bring cream puffs to a party?
Yeah.
I do, yeah.
You said that in the intro,
It's
and I was
true.
like, I would laugh at you.
Why?
Because you're bringing cream puffs that you made
Exactly.
to a party.
And that's what's fun about it, is because it's kind of like it's
Well, I'm
silly,
excited.
It's a silly kind of thing to make.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
excited to find out how they taste and how to do this.
So we're gonna do a real quick quiz. What are the 4 ingredients in a cream puff, Teriyaki?
I know water, butter, flour, and a pinch of salt. Right?
Correct. So, what? Let's make them.
The first thing
right.
we're going to do is we're going to bring the water, and it's a half cup water.
How much
and
butter?
A quarter cup of
To
butter.
use a spoon.
Yeah, let's use a spoon. It'll be about a minute and a half before that comes to like a little boil, and then we're going to add the other ingredients, and then we're going to stir.
So while that's going on, you asked me
Yes.
one of my outrageous stories.
Yes.
Okay, so in this particular instance, this was kind of that you asked for like one of the worst or most outrageous
I wanna
things
know
that I've
it.
done.
I want to know the dirt.
So I used to host a show from Charlie's at Charlie's, and it's a gay and country western bar and grill. Well, one day I got a little too much Jaeger in me, and back in the 90s, that was the thing to do, is the Jaeger. So it was halfway through the show, and I was totally like schlockered, and I had laid back on the dance floor, put my legs up in the air, and took the microphone, and I said, "Now you can hear what I sound like from the inside," and shoved the microphone in my ass on stage. So yes.
How far up did it go?
Well, not too far.
it is just a
And so
microphone.
who had to use the microphone after that?
Me?
Oh.
But I douched.
It was a real shitty act.
I guess I'm gonna give you a little tour of what I got going on down here. As you can see, these are some of my wigs. I've got tons that don't need to be displayed in bags and shit. But my little babies, some of my friends have done them for me. Oh, I have another area over here. Here's my sewing machine. My mom gave it to me. It's really old, but it cuts through fucking leather and vinyl like nobody's business. This is something I made for RuPaul's Drag Race audition video once because they wanted me to make it in front of them. So this is a little nonsense and nincompooperi that I whipped up on camera, but I never turned the audition video in because I gave up. My most expensive clothing rack that I have in the home is the treadmill. Never gets used, but it's always important for a drag queen to keep in shape. Not that I use this to do so, I do a lot of squats over my boyfriend for that stuff, so. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my kitchen, and it used to be like candy and stuff, but this year I decided I was gonna go very spring, so I was inspired by the limes and lemons fabric that I found online, and then I made the little curtains and decided to go bright yellow. It's called lemon tart. There's, of course, wieners. Yes, I do use country crock because it's way easier to spread. All you girls know about spreading easy, and you know, it's easier on your bread. Clackety clack clack clack. And his name is Gobbler, not Gobbler. That's my sleep number bed. She's fabulous. But I did tell you that I do store some delicious little treats in my nightstand. And so, wait, what else is in there? I'm gonna hide this shit. Here it is. My cosmic brownie. Told ya, wasn't lying. Delicious. Gotta try them. I usually make my own, but I love you, little Debbie. Oh.
So this is melted, and so what we're gonna do, I'm gonna add the pinch of salt, and that's just a little pinch. And now I'm gonna ask you to use the other one because I think it's gonna be better for you. Because what we're right now, what we're doing is we're making a roux, basically. So it's
so the whole thing all at once, or just a little at a time?
All at once. And so just mix that up together, and then just keep putting it together, and eventually it's gonna kind of like all come together as a ball.
It's getting clumpy, so that's normal.
Yeah. So just kind of get it. Just keep it moving. Keep it moving. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop.
That's what he said.
Harder, faster, harder, faster.
My arm's getting tired. Can I switch hands?
Scrape the bottom.
Scraping the bottom, yeah.
Here. Scrape, scrape, scrape. Yes, like that. Yes, good girl.
Yes. Good girl. You want to heat and fire. Just like RuPaul, the roux, you want to make it intense. Forge in the flames of passion.
You guys are making me work for my... For what am I getting? Oh, sangria.
You better work.
You better work. So we're going to want to do this for about 1 minute to 2 minutes.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. Fausto, if you want to crack the eggs and mix them a little bit, that'd be great. Wow, Terry, you are doing such a good job with that.
Thank you. I love playing with big balls. Whether there be a flour or whatever. Thank God they're not nuts.
That really came together.
The only nuts I like are the ones draped across my nose.
So what comes next here?
So you're gonna beat those eggs.
Okay.
Like you beat your face.
Beat them in there or in there?
Here,
No, beat them
first?
Beat them separately.
Separately, bitch.
Oh, we said
Give me that.
Yeah.
Why do you need to beat them?
You need to whisk
Because
them.
I'm asking you to beat them. That's why you need to beat them.
Because he told us
Because
to.
I told you to.
And when your husband tells you to do something,
add a little what?
you listen.
And so add a little bit at a time, and we'll. Do you want me to incorporate it, or do you want to incorporate it? You do it. So
it's your cooking show.
Exactly. I'm here for you.
Okay.
We're here to help you make it happen,
put it in.
Mark.
All right, put it in.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
Then
he cried.
But don't go too quickly because it's gonna hurt.
You could have said put it in gingerly.
A little bit at a time, I said. Put it down for now. Let's see how this goes.
I'm still very upset we didn't make teriyaki.
Well,
we can do another
I know it's
video.
obvious and all.
We can do another video.
But here I am making cream puffs, which I've never made before.
Have you actually
Although
ever
I am
made
excited
teriyaki?
about how they turn out.
Teriyaki, have you actually ever made teriyaki sauce?
I actually don't like teriyaki.
I'll tell you,
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for coming down to Replay tonight. If you'd like to challenge me to a video game of your choice, it's totally free to do so. But I am Teriyaki, and I will beat your asses. Fuck you up! Bitch, haha! Take that, fucker! Yeah! Ow, don't hit him, bitch! Take that, fuckface! How did you win? All right, Alex, you won.
You're welcome.
Hold on, I got a surprise for you. Free drink, you can wipe it off. Make sure you tip on it. Beat up a girl. That's what kind of guy Alex is. How dare he?
Okay, so here you're gonna cut a piece of parchment paper and you're gonna put it on a cookie sheet. And a lot of people just try to kind of deal with this and the whole thing rolls back up. But here's some secret.
You have a trick?
It's called the magic of water. And da 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 da.
I thought it was going to be something interesting.
That'll have it stick there too. And if you sprinkle a little bit of water on top too, the steam helps them cook as well. Teriyaki, I know you're good at making cookies and stuff like that. So what I want you to do is 12.
You're getting scared. You're scaring me. I don't know.
And to 12.
You're going to get mad at me too?
No, I'm not going to get
Excuse me, hold on.
So
12? Just balls?
Yeah. But don't make. Remember, you have to make them like about a teaspoon. Like that's more than a teaspoon.
So why are you even asking me to do this if you're just gonna criticize me? It's like me when I ask Ray to help me with the Christmas.
You know what? That's perfect. That is wonderful.
I was gonna do that, and I didn't need your mouth. Thank you. But you're just like me. I am when I asked Ray to help me with the Christmas decorations, and then I'm like, here, help me decorate the Christmas tree, and he's like, no, because I'm like, why? He's like, because every time I put something there, you move it.
Okay.
Because he has no spatial ability.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
What else about your husband do you not like?
Great. Way to get me in trouble, fag. I hate you.
He's sitting right over there.
He's here watching us to make sure he doesn't say anything.
So remember, you're just 12.
Just 12. Got you.
Okay.
Yes.
So that's 3 this way.
I don't care how they're going to be
way.
placed on the... I'm just going to count them out.
Okay.
I'm saving room.
So now we're going to give these a nice egg wash. Teriyaki, do you know how to crack an egg?
Oh, yeah, of course. I can do that with my... Never mind.
Give a little stir.
Here you go.
Whip that up. Yes, girl. Beat that egg like you beat your face.
Oh, that looks wonderful. So, Mark, what are we doing with this egg?
So this egg wash, we're going to take it and we're going to put a little bit on top of each one, and it'll give it a nice golden color.
A shine.
A shine, yes.
You don't want to skip the egg wash and put it in the oven on accident?
No. Well,
that would be a horrible mistake.
You don't need to do the egg wash, but it does add a nice color to it. But if you're going to make a variety of cream puffs, sometimes you have some that have the egg wash and some that don't. And now they know. And so
I learned so much from doing this show.
We not only tried to entertain, we also tried to educate.
And so I'm going to put this in the oven for 20-25 minutes and check on it.
So did you. They can't stand one or the other getting attention. I was petting your brother. Now you have to get up in my face, right? What am I gonna wear to replay?
I don't know. I gave you a few choices and you turned them all down, so you can find your own shit.
Eat my pussy. Pickles, shut the fuck up. I didn't necessarily come up with teriyaki as what I was going to do when I first started. When I first started doing drag, I never thought I would be a drag queen. All right, gotta put my ass on. Cause white girls ain't got no ass. Over my boy underwear. I started managing a local drag clothing store. The owner was a friend of mine, so I helped him out during the holiday season. And he had a lot of thrift store items, and we were allowed to use them. And then after work, we'd go out and be like, hey, pajama party, and we'd go out and do like a different character. So a lot of my different characters were just incarnations of what I wanted to do that night. So I would be like Eureka Booze and be a drunk and be like walking around with a martini, or Solicitate, and she was like a hooker. And Teriyaki was more of a stereotypical than she is now, Asian character. And she was, you know, Kabuki was really, it was a lot of big updos, and she talk like this. And she was one of the more popular ones, and I never thought I would be doing it for money. So once I started getting bookings, you have to stick with a drag name, and the most popular character pretty much stuck. So Teriyaki, there she stuck. So that's how Teriyaki came to be. I'm sorry, my tit just hit you.
I love it.
They have a mind of their own.
I remember.
Oh yeah, you remember?
So the cream and cream puffs comes from its delicious filling made with
Cream.
Yeah.
Yay.
So
Do I get the ding? A little ding?
Begrudgingly.
Now, some people make like, they take whipped cream, or they cook a filling on the stove. But you know, every chef has their own little cheat, and this is my little cheat for an easy cream filling. Is you just take some instant pudding of any variety. You don't have to show the brand, because I'm not paying for it.
Well, you could have told me that earlier.
And then, so you put that in there, and then you add to it a cup of milk. You add some milk. It's not cocaine, honey.
Which one's the milk?
This is the milk.
Oh, I think I popped my ear doing that. Yeah. Okay, here we go.
So you have milk, and then a
turning yellow.
half cup of cream, whipping cream, heavy whipping cream. And then if you could just mix that together.
Sure.
Get that going. And so now this is a nice vanilla cream. And then to make it kind of like a dreamsicle kind of taste to it, an orange taste, we're going to...
I do this to Ray all the time.
Oh. I hope you use lube with that.
So we just throw those...
are we zesting it?
Yeah, we're going to put some zest in there.
Oh my God!
And,
I love your zester.
Make the zest very short pieces because people are going to be eating.
Yeah, because you'll have a big chunk. You don't want a big chunk.
Yeah, big,
so we're kind of like
just
clipping it.
Yeah,
clipping it like that.
I've done that where I've had big zests in my cookies and like yeah, gross.
Mark, how much zest should we put?
For this, I would zest probably about half an orange.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because you want it.
We're gonna have to
flavor,
fast forward.
And also, too, just kind of like look and see what it looks like. And once you see like the
fleckles,
fleckles. Is that what we're calling them? Fleckles?
I guess I don't know. I just made it up off the top. But I'm a genius.
And then,
Oops. You might want to hold the bowl with the other hand.
Whatever. You're in my way.
Sorry. We're trying to be efficient.
And how does that look? Are you seeing fleckles in there yet?
Kinda.
And what's
smells
nice
really
about
orangey.
This is work.
Tell me about it. Here, let's trade.
You do
My hand's
this,
getting tired.
I'll do this. Okay.
I don't know. That might. I'm gonna stick my finger in.
See, I'm much faster than Fausto. Watch. See, can you see that? Watch.
More orange, please.
Yeah.
I am patient.
Yeah.
Work it.
Okay, so
That's half an orange.
that's half an orange.
And
more
so
or
then
less.
you want to put this in the fridge and let it set up a little bit.
Which we will do in time-lapse film. When it comes back, it's going to be nice and chilled. We're going to pull that out, right?
Teriyaki.
Ooh, don't give me the cutlery.
And so what we're going to do with this now, so we have these little puffs here. We're going to take this and we're going to cut a bit. Just make a little hole in each one of these.
Does it have to be on the side?
It has to be on the side.
So it can look good.
Yeah, because what's going to happen is we're going to let the inside dry out. Because we're going to put this back in the oven. Right now we're getting the steam out. Because right now there's steam in there. We want to get the steam out because we want them to be hard. Do that. Get this going.
I notice that you don't let Teriyaki handle the knife.
Well, I'm kind of afraid. And so then we're going to put this back in the oven, but we're going to turn the oven off, and we're going to leave the door slightly ajar.
When is a door not a door?
Oh, I knew she was going to do that.
When? When is the door not
when
a
it's
door?
ajar.
I'll give love to the world. I stay true to my word. We'd be queens and kings of everything. I could gaze at the stars, take my rocket to Mars. We'd be queens and kings of everything. I bet my heart on you. Queens and kings of everything. On you.
So what do we have here?
We have profiteroles, and they're not quite cream puffs yet. So I made some ahead of time, some of varying sizes, because we're going to stack some of these, and so we'll put some of the big ones on the bottom.
And your pastry bags are so professional. They're like
Thank
cloth.
you. They
And then
are.
this is
'Cause you can reuse them.
vanilla.
And this is chocolate fudge.
So this is this is basically the same as
That's
this, or
the
this?
same thing.
Okay.
That's the same thing
That we made earlier.
That we made earlier.
We put that in this one,
so
and he's got chocolate.
Some of these are split, so the ones that are split, we're gonna give them to Fausto so that he can put that into, and the other ones, we're gonna.
So take the big one and you want me to fill it, or the little one?
So what's the plate for? Are we just going
we're gonna put them on here, then we're gonna dust them, then we're gonna stack them.
Okay.
How much should we put in these, Mark?
So you want like a teaspoon of stuff. You don't want to like overfill them,
Okay.
but you want people to have like a nice little tasty
Like
treat.
that.
So something like that, yeah.
See?
Let's put those there.
Oh yeah, we gotta dust them.
So there's a lot of ways to treat the cream puffs. You can drizzle them with caramel or chocolate, serve them with ice cream. But I think the simplest and the most beautiful way to do it, don't get too excited, it's just powdered sugar on top.
Cocaine, honey.
So you put a little powdered sugar and you just sprinkle it on top. I'm getting to it. You're so bossy.
He is bossy, isn't
He's
he? Is he that bossy in
bossy.
bed?
He is.
Oh, that's good. I like
You know what's funny about Fausto? The only time he ever shuts up is in bed.
Really?
He's virtually silent. And so
Okay, so now
now we're just gonna
Let's
make
put these in
You
the center.
overpowdered these
Lovely.
as if anything could be.
And so let's put some of the big ones
the
on the
big ones on
bottom.
the
Oh, yeah,
bottom,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
Big ones on the bottom.
Yeah.
Now the French serve these for their wedding cakes, and so what they do is they make a little caramel sauce to get them to everything to kind of stick together.
Let's put this big one here.
Okay, let's put a big one there.
On the bottom. Are the big ones always on the bottom?
We need a big bottom here.
Are the big ones always on the bottom?
Not always. Sometimes the big ones are on top.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to clarify that. The big ones aren't always on the bottom.
Are you trying to ask me if I'm a bottom or if I'm a top?
No, I just said that always. I mean, you look kind of verse. I'm sure you'll take it any way you can get it. It's fine.
You know, you'd be surprised
This one needs
just
a
how
little bit
desirable
more.
I am, especially to the younger generation.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, because you got $1.
Well, it's,
And
it's
maybe some candy in
right
your
here on this
pocket.
one too, Fausto. It's, oh no, don't you understand? Daddies are hot right now.
Honey, I know. I've got one.
Whoops.
There it is.
And so that's
Stack
why
that up.
That's going to be the piece de la resistance. He's
And so that's why they use a little caramel to kind of get
Hold
it
them together.
To hold them together.
It looks
yes.
gorgeous.
Look at how fun. But
think
you
we-
can really, if you use caramel, you can stack these really, really high.
I think we can do all of it.
I think
you can do it.
I don't think you could do.
I'm not going to
entire-
quit, bitch. I ain't going to quit until this is done.
There you go.
And then this little guy on top.
Yay!
Yay!
So here you have it. Dreamsicle cream puffs. Chocolate and vanilla.
I'm so proud of us.
I know.
Ugh.
And wouldn't you, like, if you went to a party and they had this,
It looked
wouldn't you be like,
real classy. That's bougie. That is some bougie dessert there, right there, bitches.
it looks fun.
Let's have some.
Okay.
Oh, I want the chocolate one. Ray,
Yeah, I want
I'll
the
save you
chocolate
one. I
one.
know I know he's looking.
Let's have one.
All right. Which one do you want?
I don't want to, let me have this little one.
So what do you think?
Oh, they're really good.
Right?
You know what?
You got a chocolate? You didn't have the orange one?
Thanks for teaching me how to do this.
You're welcome.
Because
Now,
I am going to bring these to a party now.
so you think you could actually make these now?
Hello. We went step by step. I'm not an idiot.
Well, I don't know, because sometimes we have queens
Hopefully I learned
like, no.
because we're trying to teach everybody out there how to learn. So yes, hopefully I took it in.
Well,
And if not, I will check this show, go back and look and watch the recipe again.
Well,
They're really
Teriyaki, you have graduated from our cooking school.
Well,
So we'd like to present you with a medal of honor for being a fierce drag queen.
Don't choke me, bitch.
To Teriyaki, the only queen that could ever read me was the son of a preacher man.
Thank
yes,
you.
it was.
Hey, it's so much fun.
As she was. And remember, if you can't cook for yourself, how the hell are you gonna cook for somebody else? Can I get a bon appetit?
Bon appetit.
And now let the credits roll. Woo! Yes!
The reason I think I have so much longevity, and I don't know if it was on purpose or not, but it was more for the fact that I realized it was really fun. I could get out a lot of my creativity and make money at the same time. So that was my reasoning for doing it so long. Because if you would have asked me about 10 years ago, would you be a 40-year-old drag queen? I'd be like, fuck no. Are you cracked? I'm moving on. But it stuck so much and I had so much fun doing it that that's my reasoning for doing it.